Hey everyone, welcome to the Crown Crafted Music Series. This is a music series that is produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship with the Mid-Continent Public Library. Today, I am excited to bring you a awesome show by FM Duo. Please enjoy the show.
Well, good evening. My name is Jeff Freling. This is Michael McClintock, and we are FM Duo. fireflies have dimmed their lights. Stars have disappeared from sight. There's no moon at all. Don't make a sound, it's so dark. Well, even Fido is afraid to bark. What a lovely night to park, and there's no moon at all. Should we want atmosphere for inspiration, dear? One kiss will make it clear that tonight is right, and bright moonlight might interfere. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just to think we fell in love and there's no moon at all. Like they told us of, just to think we fell in love, and there's no moon at all. No moon at all. No moon at all. Oh, there's no moon at all. Well, thank you. We'd like to continue here with an original tune of Michael's, and this is called For Tom. That was For Tom, original composition by Michael McClintock, and we're going to move along with a composition of mine, and this is called Lampshade Red. glad to be living. I'm happy to be. I got a woman, she's crazy for me. She's funny that way. Can't save a dollar, I don't have a cent. She never hollers, she live in a tent. I got a woman, she's crazy for me. She's funny that way. Though she loves to work and slave for me every day. She'd be so much better off if I went away. Why would I leave her? I'd never go. She'd be unhappy without me, I know. I got a woman, she's crazy for me. She's funny that way. Though she loves to work and slave for me every day, she'd be so much better off if I went away. Why would I leave her? I'd never go. 'Cause she'd be unhappy without me, I know. I got a woman who's crazy for me.
thank you so much for tuning in. We're taking a break from this amazing performance to check in with Jeff and with Michael, the FM duo. So this is a portion of the show where we want to get to know the artists a little bit more. So my first question, usually to everyone, is how did you get into music?
Oh boy, let's see. Let me try and give you the short version. Basically, I found a guitar in my parents' attic when I was 10, and I've been playing ever since. They had a hard time getting me to put it down. So,
whose guitar was it?
It was my dad's. Yeah, and it was just up there in the attic. He'd played it in high school, and I was drawn to it for some reason, and started learning all my AC/DC and Led Zeppelin and Van Halen licks, and it was
classics.
And it was just no stopping me from there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was your dad like, oh yes, take it on?
Yeah, my folks were. I was very fortunate because they were very encouraging to me all those years when I was, struggling and learning how to play. So, yeah, it was great.
That's so great. Well, you were doing great now, so I'm sure they're very proud of you. And Michael, how did you get into music?
My Uncle Mark taught me how to play guitar when I was in 8th grade, and I tried all the sports. Was very bad at all the sports, and the guitar just kind of clicked. Tried. Yeah, sort of. But no, he was extremely supportive and helpful. And like I said, my parents were also, I think, just happy that something finally started to click, and they were supportive all the way up until now. They're still #1 fan. Go Mom and Dad.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, and a lot of this programming, we have a lot of young kids that will watch this program. This is going out through the library, the Mid-Continent Public Library, and 1KC Radio. So I like to talk to musicians and to artists about how they got into music, but also like what inspired you, or what inspires you along the journey, and then what resources have you used to, feed that inspiration?
Wow, that's a great question. One thing that always constantly inspires me is I've been fortunate to be able to have some success at a sustained career as a musician. My wife and I also have a group together called Victor and Penny.
Awesome.
And we've toured for many years, and we've had the opportunity to connect with a lot of different audiences, a lot of people, young and old. And that's been incredibly inspiring and incredibly motivating. It's great just to see, and this has been one of the bummers about COVID, of course, is like the nice thing about playing live is just...
We miss live music,
yeah,
everyone.
It's just seeing and feeling your immediate connection to people, and it's intoxicating, and it makes you want to do more. And as far as resources, I mean, the great thing about nowadays is that we didn't have when we were kids is the internet. I mean, you can find anything you want out there. And I've been doing some online classes while we've been stuck at home, and so it's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Michael, what about you?
Well, I'll go back to the internet really quick. I was at the very beginning of it, and so Napster, of all things, before the drummer from Metallica took it down, was really cool as far as getting some information. I was able to find some different guitar players out there that were, in some way, shape, or form really good. Yngwie Malmsteen comes to mind. Not that I'm a huge shredder, but it opened the door to just kind of guitar only kinds of music. And then what Jeff had said is also people connecting through. In the very beginning, I had friends or acquaintances that played that were also really good, so there was a bit of a competitive edge. And then through that, I've gotten into playing a lot of Latin music throughout the majority of my life. And so it began with connections through UMKC. I studied at UMKC, and then I married a girl from Cuba. I met her in Havana, and so I have a Cuban group here in town called Cubanisms. And so her being very well connected on the island, I've been able to study with super amazing Cuban musicians. And just kind of the internet's wonderful, and then just people. And so now I'm here getting better at playing jazz guitar thanks to Jeff. Always wanted to do it, just never had a real chance to make a little bit of money doing it, which kind of always helps if there's a gig pressure attached. So I've been able to really sit for the last COVID and try to get better at this thing. So people's the main soup spoon that stirs the soup, if you will.
It's about the community. I agree with you guys, getting immersed with the people that have the same passion as you, that like music. How did you two meet?
Well, we haven't really met through the scene here in Kansas City. We have a mutual friend, Bo Bledsoe, who is the leader of Ensemble Iberica. You say that better than I do.
Ensemble Iberica.
And so we really met through Bo Bledsoe, and we've just kind of been friends ever since. You know?
There was a concert. We did a, I forget what he called that concert, but Rod Flamen was involved.
That's
and
right, yeah.
You and myself, Bo, your wife Erin.
Yeah, we did a lot of Roma and gypsy music,
That's
and
right,
a lot of Django Reinhardt, and that was, I think that was the first time we played together.
That's
actually.
Right.
So yeah.
So that was the initial seed.
Yeah.
That was planted, and then I think that was kind of how we met.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. And then here we are.
Exactly.
With all of you enjoying this awesome set. You guys seriously just wait for the second part. It's okay. It's the first part you're going to be blown away, but second part is good too. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So that's really awesome, and I really want to encourage everybody out there to, if you have a passion for music, if you have a passion for anything, just go get immersed in the community. See, people network, people meet each other, they find out they have the same interests, and they make music together or art together. And I think it's really beautiful that we can bring musicians and artists up on this show on Crown Crafted, and we can showcase and talk to them about how they did that. So do you guys have anything coming up, any shows or anything that you guys want to share about your other groups?
Well, we have, we're fortunate to have a couple of steady gigs going that we really enjoy. There's a restaurant near the plaza called Ragazza.
Okay.
It's a little Italian restaurant, and they do this wonderful brunch on the weekends. And so we do first Saturdays there at Ragazza.
You'll catch me there on a first Saturday.
Yeah, every first Saturday from noon to 3. You can find Michael and I there in the corner playing. And then also we play at Corvino.
That's right.
Every third Sunday at Corvino at 18th and Walnut. So those are our steady, fun gigs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you guys didn't get to see this live in person like I did. I feel very lucky to have seen these guys, but you can with the two places that they just mentioned. I just really want to thank both of you for being on the show and for sharing your beautiful craft and, just being in the scene. If anybody out there wants to get into music, just take these guys as an example of doing it, being in Kansas City, and making a life as a working musician. I think it's amazing, and you guys are very talented.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning into the Crown Crafted Music Series. Again, this is produced by One Kansas City Radio in sponsorship and partnership with the Mid-Continent Public Library. You can catch this show on our website, on the radio, and then we are going to turn this into a podcast. It'll be on all of our platforms for the radio and for the library. And I hope that we see you guys again on another show. Thank you so much.
We're going to do another tune of Michael's now, and this one is called Surprising Answers. Well, this is one, we do some original material, but a lot of our, we like to do a lot of the material of the artists that have influenced us a lot. And someone who has influenced me a lot in my songwriting and just composition in general is Tom Waits. So this is a Tom Waits tune. ready in a diamond glass. And everything is made from dreams. Time is made from honey, slow and sweet. Only fools know what it means. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I cannot resist. I know that she's made of smoke. I have lost my way. She knows that I am broke and that I must pay. Temptation, temptation, temptation. I cannot resist. Temptation, I cannot resist. Italian blue, she is waiting there for you. My will has disappeared, my confusion is oh so clear. Temptation, 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 I cannot resist. Temptation, I cannot resist. We're going to do a couple more for you. It's been our pleasure to be here this evening, here in the internet. Again, I'm Jeff Freling, and this is Michael McClintock, and we are FM Duo. This is an old tune called Blue Drag. Slow drag, just keep on dragging me down. I'm almost tagging that ground. When I get that blue drag, give me that slow drag, blue drag. It's got that lazy old swing. When I hear that crazy old thing, I must have that blue drag. Oh, the rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm, it's got me in peculiar phase. Oh, the rhythm, the rhythm, the rhythm, it's brought me peculiar days. Can't get enough of that slow drag. I know that I'll never tire. She's got my heart set on fire. When I get that blue drag, give me that slow drag. Oh, the rhythm's brought me peculiar days. Oh, blue rhythm, it's got me in peculiar phase. I can't get enough of that slow drag. I know that I'll never tire. She's got my heart set on fire. When I get that blue drag, give me that slow drag. Blue drag, give me that slow drag. Blue drag, give me that slow drag.
All right, thank you everyone for tuning into the Crown Crafted Music series. Again, this is a show produced by One Kansas City Radio in partnership and sponsorship with the Mid-Continent Public Library. You can catch all of these performances on the website on 100.1 FM if you are close to downtown, and then it's going to be on the library and on the radio station's Facebook and YouTube platforms. Again, I hope you enjoyed the show and that we see you again